From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
You're watching All-Star 15 TV. To bring you all the action from Derby, Connecticut, here is AJ Capola.
Hello everybody and welcome to All-Star 15 TV. On the broadcast tonight, it is the Thunderstorm League of Racing Thunder Premier Series from Talladega Super Speedway. It is the Hold My Beer 170. Right now we are going through qualifying. Gonna go check out some drivers while they attempt to qualify well here at the Super Speedway. So, with that being said, let's bring it to Chase Schaefer. There he is on your screen right there, coming towards the line, and that's going to put him waiting for it to give me a time here. Hasn't scored anybody with a time yet. There it goes. Mason Moriarty with a minute lap. So what is going on, everybody? Hope you are enjoying yourself here tonight. Alright, going back to it, you're still looking at Mason Moriarty as people are really starting to put in some lap times. There's the 16 of Connor McGowan. He's potential pole sitter right now with a 53.9. Let's go down to Ryan Decker in that 35 Yoo-Hoo machine. He's going to go 14th for the time being. Noah Wilson to the top of the board. In that beautiful brand new Buddy Poppel Insurance 8 Chevy Camaro. Still going through qualifying with just under a minute and a half left. Chase Schaefer will go P2. JD Laird takes the top spot. Times are coming in very fast now. Let's go ride with points leader Zeke Willis in that number 20 Toyota Super Dollar General. Doing the normal stick to the high side for the first lap. Always first lap is normally a throwaway. And then you'll see him just cut to the inside for the second lap. But here it comes. Gonna stay up top. Carrying a lot of speed up there. Don't know if he's going to actually take an official time here tonight. There's only about 10 seconds left in qualifying. There's checkered on qualifying. It is over. Your pole sitter for the Hold My Beer 170 goes to David Cabrera. Let's give you the running order as it stands, David Cabrera is your pole sitter, followed by JD Laird on the outside. Chase Baker and Justin Lesher round out row 2. Row 3 consists of Ryan Decker and Noah Wilson. Row 4 is Connor McGowan and Gary Wright. And then row 5, it is Mason Moriarty and Garrett Kaiser. Row 6 is Alexander and Philip Bridgman. Gonna move that so you guys can see it. Jeff Ramsdale starts 13th, followed by Matthew Dunn in 14th. 15th and 16th go to Jonathan Byram and Curtis Rogers. Ted Decker Jr., Jarrett Manning 17th and 18th. Oscar Henson and Lee Campbell are going to round out your top 20. Now, for the rest of the field on your screen as it sits. So it's going to be very interesting. It's a plate track, so you really don't need to worry about where you are qualifying. But it's always good to start up front and try to stay out of any sort of potential danger. I see two teammates sitting right up front in the 46 and 22. 46 is David Cabrera, JD Laird going to be on that outside. Hear the roar of the crowd just a little bit. And now that we are about to go green, my co-commentator for the evening, Thunderstorm League of Racing president, admin, whatever you want to call him, I call him a friend, it is Chase Baker.
Hello, good sir.
Hey, man. Hey, thanks for joining me up here tonight. I know you've broadcasted before, but have you ever thought about broadcasting for your own league? It's got to be kind of weird, Inception kind of way.
Actually, I have broadcasted for my own league before.
I'm guessing probably Nashville last year.
Not Nashville, but I did with Virtual Racing Network on the season 1 finale at Homestead.
Gotcha. Thank you for joining when you did, because it would have been a pain in the butt to try to, switch some audio around for when we went green.
No problem.
Happy you joined when you did, because now it's going to allow me to go into the options over here. And I'm sorry, everybody, for having to pull it up. That's all down. Right. Those engines should be nice and loud ready right now. Just a little bit, so they're not so overpowering on our voices. Man, we got a lot of people here tonight, Chase. We're looking at 35 people. Looks like only 33 of them have gridded or are on track right now.
So I'm assuming 2 started in the pits then?
3 started in the pits. 31st, Terry Duguay,
okay.
David Harden, and Michael Eckhart. Well, we are about to get going. Chase, are you ready?
Yep.
Gonna get the beautiful start-finish line camera set up. We are good to go. David Cabrera, JD Laird, your front row as they head towards the tri-oval. Just waiting for the green flag.
Into the tri-oval.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is in the air. We are underway at Talladega.
Yeah, here we go. The start of the Hold My Beer 170. Man, that was a good idea. I'm very happy Devin helped me out to figure that camera stuff out, because that looked pretty cool as they flew right by. Inside lane looking with the advantage right now. Outside lane, JD, and it looks like they got help now with Ryan Decker in that Yoo-hoo machine, which I think I have a couple of those out in the garage. I might have to break them open. Yeah, that outside lane ain't going nowhere, Chase. Looks like everybody wants that inside.
Yeah, they're definitely spreading out. But that's probably a good thing for it being on the first lap of the race.
Absolutely.
65 laps. It's a long race. And you don't want to win it on the first. You obviously can't win it on the first lap, so got to be careful with how you run things.
So there's a lot of different types of drivers. We call them, if it's a road course, we call them road ringers, but since it's a super speedway, we'll call it a super speedway ringer. There's the 8 car of Noah Wilson. Got a new paint scheme, still running the Buddy Poppel insurance, but a little shinier this time. Obviously, because it's a plate race, anytime that 8 car hits the track at a plate race, there's a good chance of him winning, and look at him. He's already up 3 positions on the second lap. Giving him a little bit of shout out because, when you ask for it, you seem to get what you want.
We are 3 wide back further in the pack. Zeke Willis on that outside of the 36 and the 97. Now back to 2 wide.
Yeah, that might have been a smart move to just back out of it. I think he went the third lane to just...
3 wide middle of the pack. Someone just got left at the dry. Who was that? 3 car?
The number 3 of Justin Lesher. But here comes Mason Moriarty. I think this is his debut
for this season. Yes, it is.
For the season, helping out that inside lane. It looks like JD is also back there on that inside lane. Oh no, that's not JD. That's David Cabrera. Both paint schemes look almost identical. And we are 3 wide back there. You see Jeff Ramsdale in that Jeff Gordon-esque DuPont machine, that 97.
Meanwhile, at the front, we got the 46 coming, charging up to the outside of the 99.
Yeah, here comes David Cabrera battling Chase Schaefer for that lead. Look at Zeke Willis up 16 positions, and it's only lap 4.
That's Talladega for you.
Yes, it is.
Mason Moriarty trying for 3 wide. Backs out of it.
Yeah, that might have been a smart move, pal. Very smart move. You're going to see a lot of battles all night. Like, just looking at the timing and scoring, till you hit a second back from the leader, you go all the way to 16th place, and that's Garrett Kaiser in that 19. So very bunched together, very close. So far, it's been very civil, knock on wood that it continues. But pretty fun overall, at least with the outside runs. The 3 wides have been a little weird because it's only, a couple laps into the race. But Chase, since you're up here in the booth with me, what are you actually expecting for a Talladega race? Because I know you and I both watch this league week in and week out. Were you expecting this kind of competition between the drivers, keeping it side by side for X amount of time?
Well, honestly, I don't know what to expect at Talladega and Daytona because when we were at Daytona, we went 11 full laps before we ended up having a crash, so you never know with this kind of racing.
Yeah, I just noticed right there, coming out of turn 4, that number 3, and now Jeff Ramsdale. A little bit of blinking throughout the field tonight.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they can manage to keep that under control because blinking in and out, especially here at Talladega and at Daytona, that is really a sketchy thing, and it can cause big crashes.
Oh, absolutely, and I think it has a lot to do with so many cars on track. And just so everybody knows, we are running NASCAR rules. You cannot perform a pass underneath that yellow line. Am I correct with saying that, Chase?
Yes.
All right, just so everybody is aware. You did your normal chat room fun.
The 3 car managed to get down to the bottom lane because there was a gap that opened up.
Chase, I'll let you call this portion of the race. I will be right back.
10-4. still side by side, heading down the back straightaway. Six car bumping the 46 down the back straightaway, heading towards 3. Getting, as you guys can see, they're getting close to the bottom lane as they're trying to do the side draft. Side draft is a heavy part of super speedway racing, as well as the bump draft. You gotta time the bump drafts correct, or you're gonna end up spinning someone out, and when you spin someone out, you're not gonna have a good time. 46 car out to the lead, staying on that outside line though to keep staying with Mason Moriarty. Mason not quite clear ending turn 1, and the 46 goes down the block. 46 now blocking the 99 Chase Schaefer. 3 wide. 20 of Zeke Willis. With, it looks like, the number 9 of Matthew Dunn. They are definitely getting close here in turn 4.
All right, Chase, thank you for the assist. When your wife comes home and says, hey, I have groceries, you go make one trip out of it.
Yeah.
But still a huge battle up front. Looks like Chase Schaefer and David Cabrera switch lanes. Or at least while I was gone, they did. Still a huge battle. Now the outside lane. Got Chase Schaefer, Mason Moriarty, and Connor McGowan on that outside. See some damage already on the Jarrett Manning machine. Has some
wrecking in the back.
All right,
Wrecking in the
man,
back.
caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh, there's the 14 of Charles Bauman. Let's go back and see what had happened on this backstretch. Okay, so we are going to go to a far chase. Give it a nice look at. Here we go. As they go into... Ooh, car gets really loose. Jarrett Manning really, really loose. That's going to collect just about 10 cars.
Well, luckily these guys got 2 fast repairs for this race, so they can use that. They can use their first one and still have one to spare.
Yes, they can. Which is very good on them. But man, just under 10 laps in and they're already going to end up using a fast repair.
I mean, that's not far off from what happened to Daytona. They made it 11 laps in before a wreck.
Absolutely, but when it comes to just racing in general, try to save your fast repairs till you absolutely need them, and for some of those drivers, they absolutely need them.
Yep.
And here's the thing, do these front runners come down and just grab fuel?
It all depends, because 10 laps, we're on lap 10, so that's another 55 laps, so that's going to be very, as we see multiple people coming in, but it's still going to render them short on fuel. Because usually it's around a 45 lap that deal for gas in the draft.
Yeah, maybe they're just coming to top off. Maybe they're betting on another caution in X amount of time, so they don't want to have to make another stop.
I don't blame them. It's Talladega.
Who's the 50? Oh, is that Jonathan Byram? Yes, it is. Alright, we are under caution for the first time here at Talladega Superspeedway for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. Hold My Beer 170. Big incident going into turn 3, lasting all the way to turn 4. A lot of drivers having to use one of their 2 fast repairs so far. But thank you everybody for joining us here tonight. You see what Chase put in the chat. For everybody watching, please hit that like button on the stream. While you're at it, why don't you hit that subscribe button? And my favorite part of this whole little paragraph, ding dong that notification bell. I can hear you laughing over there, Chase.
Try not to.
Hey, it makes for good radio.
Yep.
Because, boy, I'll tell you, I have a great face for radio. But what's going on, everybody? Thank you for spending part of your Wednesday evening with myself, the Thunderstorm League of Racing, and 35 of their finest drivers. So out of the drivers that are making, their one-off starts or, their part-time start, which one stands out to you the most?
I don't know. I mean, we got a mix of people who we've never seen in our races before, and then we got guys like Mason Moriarty, who we all know is aggressive on these plate tracks. It all depends on how they race. Like I said, Mason's very aggressive, but it all depends on how they want to play things out.
Oh, absolutely. It's literally a high-speed chess game is what I would revert it to, as the lights on the pace car are off and we are going to get lined up double file for the restart in less than a lap. Honestly, I went into tonight's race knowing Noah would be a factor. He's already up to the third position. Granted, it's only up 2 positions from where he started. But really, like you said, Mason Moriarty, it's good to see him back in a Thunderstorm League of Racing Xfinity vehicle. But with him being so aggressive, I'm honestly surprised that he's still right back where he started. Granted, it's only 9th place, but with how he dips and dives and dodges and ducks and whatever they say in dodgeball, I was expecting him to be up a little further. About a half a lap away from hitting that loud pedal and putting lap number 12 on the board. Shoot, we got 9 people watching so far. Alright, cool. Make sure you hit that like button like Chase and I said. Also, if you can, hit that subscribe button. Everything helps out the channel. Trying to get to 1,000 so I can remotely set all these races up.
And ding dong that notification bell so you don't miss a future stream.
Ding dong. All I hear is my old bell at my house. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Well, now that that's stuck in my head.
Rest in pieces.
Alright, there goes the pace car. That beautiful iRacing Ford Mustang hitting pit road. We are about to go green once again.
Wow. I'm surprised they went as early as they did.
Yeah, are you able to change lanes that early too?
Green.
Don't necessarily have a rule on that, but I'm surprised they went as early as they did, considering the how fast these guys can catch up on the with the draft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want such a huge run on the field, because if they work together well, they're just going to fly right by you. But your top 3 as they run is Connor McGowan, Jonathan Byram, and Matthew Dunn. Matthew Dunn wanting to do something. Let's see if Noah Wilson can do anything on that outside. Right now he doesn't have any help. He's going to be falling back all the way till that Samuel Harrell machine on that outside. And let's see if they can start working together. Mason Moriarty not wanting to do anything with this line. They are 3 wide and going to start losing a little bit of ground. Three wide is very comfortable around Talladega. At Daytona, it's a little tighter, but you can run very easily 3 wide around Talladega. Yeah. Look at all the mix and matching. You see people dipping and diving through different lines.
There goes the 16. They're off their. They're gonna come back up on.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Hold the brake.
Wow.
Hold the brake. Wow. We saw that happen from behind. Go back and see it. Gonna go into a far chase. It looks like Jonathan Byram in that 54 is pretty much just gonna clip the 16. Just a bad bump. Ooh, the 9. The 9 gets the 54 loose, and that just causes everything. Looks like only those 3 vehicles involved so far. You're gonna see a lot of that at these super speedways. Just a little bump the wrong way is going to cause a big incident, just like you just saw.
Yeah. I was about to make a comment about those 2 that were leading, the 16 and the 54, I guess, on your screen. I'm seeing it as the number 5, but I was about to say those guys are newcomers. They had never raced before with us, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And now Jonathan Byram has left the service, though.
Yeah.
An unfortunate DNF for him tonight, but that's Talladega.
Which I'm kind of shocked because, you know, he didn't use a fast repair the first wreck. He should have had another, you know, both of them still lined up. Mason Moriarty coming down pit road.
Chase Schaefer, Zeke Willis.
Ryan Decker. It seems like a lot of drivers. A lot of drivers came down. Think that was just frustration with Byram. You know, even if you still have a couple fast repairs, you know, you're just like, all right, if I'm gonna get wrecked up here like that, just, you know, not dealing with it tonight.
Rage quit. Full on rage quit. Unfortunately, Talladega does that to people too.
Oh yeah, I am 100% aware on that.
And look who is our leader, Mr. Noah Wilson.
Yeah. Yep. If he wins this race, you and I will not hear the end of it probably till the next race.
No, further than that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be until after the end of the season before he actually decides to stop talking about it.
Because I'm pretty sure he won last year as well.
Yes, he did. On a 3 green-white checkered over, or 3 overtime attempt that ended under caution.
So we're under caution for the second time, just about to put 16 laps on the board. And so far, it's been very interesting to see what lines people are choosing to run with.
Kind of early for them to be going 3 wide for the lead, and obviously we saw that with how the 16 and the 54 wrecked, but people are gonna be what they are when it comes to pack racing.
Yeah, I'm more shocked that, you know, after a lap going green, we saw Mason Moriarty just not want to stick with that inside lane. It was like, no, I'm going 3 wide. I'm gonna try to get up to the lead. Like you were saying, we're only on lap almost 16. I figured you would really want to just log laps and be there at the end.
Yeah, well, like Mason, people like to be aggressive early.
Which, in a way, I can understand, because if you know you're good at plate tracks, get to the front, stay up front. But there's got to be a little bit of a, I don't want to say give and take, but yeah, a give and take. Because one wrong slip up, you are going to send a lot of vehicles to Junior's car graveyard. Which I wish that was like a museum. That would be great to see.
Oh, Jonathan Byram's back.
Oh. Very interesting.
Yep. So since we are within half a lap of the green flag, did you bring up the point system, point standings before I joined?
No, I did not. Why don't you do that real fast?
Okay, let me see here real quick.
I put you back on the spot. It's like Double Dare.
Currently, Zeke Willis leads Justin Lesher by 35 points. J.D. Laird is currently 88 points back. Charles Buckman in 4th, 91 back. And Jeff Ramsdale currently in 5th, 101 points back from that lead of Zeke Willis.
Yeah, I'm currently still learning SDK, and there's a way to input points into SDK, and haven't figured it out yet, but I'm still doing the learning stuff. Man, last lap was a very blistering 2 minutes and 27 seconds for Noah Wilson. That's fast.
No.
Hey, gotta have fun up here, right?
Yep. Alright, let's go heading towards pit road. I'm sure this restart will be more clean since Noah is the leader of the race.
Here they come through the tri-oval. Waiting and waiting and waiting in 3, 2,
Green flag,
1.
green flag.
Green flag, we are back racing.
Yeah, there they go. Good launch by both Noah and Samuel there. Wow.
Along with those two teammates of David Cabrera and JD Laird.
Yeah.
So that is JD Laird, right?
Yes, JD is the 22. Cabrera is the 46.
Well, I'm not watching the same camera angle you are, so.
You're fine. Why, what are you watching?
Blimp.
Yeah, Blimp is pretty good here. Ooh.
Plus it helps with the sound whenever.
Ted Decker gets a little loose. Saves it nicely in that Air Force machine, but wow, that was a hell of a moment. Jeff Ramsdale, look at that 97.
Fighting for second. He's got Sammy Harrell behind him, looking to the outside, and Noah Wilson for that lead. Come to the start finish line. Noah will lead this lap. How about Richard Crane in the 36 behind that 41 car?
Yeah, Richard Crane up 26 positions, currently sitting in 6th. Flying by the seat of his pants. Just shows you can go from front to back very fast and vice versa.
And then we got Charles Van Schaik in that 45 car, 4th car on the inside line.
We're going 3 wide already. Once again.
Chase Schaefer, 2nd car in line there. Getting dicey. Who is that first car on the outside?
That looks to be Alex Alexander.
Alexander Balderas?
No. Where'd it go? The 67 of Alex Alexander. Anderson.
Alex Anderson.
We're almost about to have a 3-way battle for the lead up here. And that inside lane for that whole last lap was just the 97 and the 41. Here comes, looks like Richard Crane.
A little bit of a get. Oh, there they go. Oh, no, there they go. They're wrecking.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh, that is the entire field.
That's the entire
That
field.
is everyone just died.
That's everybody but one car.
I'm pretty sure Noah got a piece of that as well.
He did, but him and JD are the only ones still going the right way. Now here's the thing. If you look on that right side of Noah, you see a little bit of damage. Do you, since you have 2 fast repairs, do you go burn it now?
Depends on how bad that damage is.
That doesn't look too bad. Let's get a little closer of a look. We're gonna go. There's a little bit right in front of the right rear. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like it just hit him square in the numbers. Kind of what my football coach always used to tell me. So, while we are under caution once again, why don't we send it to a commercial for the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast?
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
All right, you just said it. Granted, nobody else heard it, but everybody coming down to pit road right now. Granted, we have a crappy view at it. There you go. Let's see if that number 8's going to take a fast repair, and survey says no, he's just going to actually grab tires.
I'm sure he's not too worried about it.
Yeah, it's honestly. Ooh, look at Chase Schaefer. That 99 is all messed up.
Yeah, I saw he had no hood and no bumper. I saw the 20 car have no bumper.
Hey, I'm from the Northeast. That car looked like a straight modified. I would say go take it to Stafford Springs or Thompson.
Or New Hampshire.
Yeah, New Hampshire's their plate track.
Then how fitting.
Yep, that's kind of why I mentioned that. Because all they do is leapfrog like it's a legit super speedway race. Right now, your leader is J.D. Laird in that 22. Followed by Justin Lesher in the... it boggles my mind. It's a Dale
That he's
Earnhardt
driving
number
the car
3, and it's a
on a Toyota.
Toyota. So you have that same thought too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not
Because
just
I remember you had mentioned it before. And I think wasn't it 2 races ago at Rockingham where he drove a Chevrolet and then he's right back in Toyota?
Oh, maybe. But I really wanted to take a look at his vehicle for what's on the hood. Suicide Prevention Day. You know, talk to people. If you have any sort of thoughts or anything, say something. People listen. Yeah. Don't just, put yourself there and, oh, nobody cares. People do care. Hell, message me. Hit me up on social medias. I will gladly talk to you. And that goes for a lot of people. There's a hotline for that. Just don't give up, because as one of my favorite superheroes used to say, it's darkest right before the dawn, and then once the dawn hits, the brightest of suns. So, and
just like Papa Roach says in one of their songs, it's always darkest just before the light.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also looking for, where the hell's that 93 car?
He's up there.
Oh, wow. Isaac Wilson, up 21 positions. He's also running the Mission 22 scheme. Knowing a lot of veterans as well, PTSD is a very real and scary thing.
Yep. Alright, they are doubling up for the restart. It looks like J.D. Laird has taken that outside lane for this restart, which is his choice.
Yeah. I think that has to do with who's behind him.
Isaac? Or Noah?
Isaac and Alexander
Balderas.
Both of those drivers, Isaac and Alexander, are up 22 positions and 16 positions respectively, so they can move. Like, don't get me wrong, Noah can drive, Noah can very well drive, but sometimes you want to go with the people that you want to beat, and then sometimes you want to go against them, because if you go to the front, it means they're gonna go to the front as well. But we got people watching on the YouTubes right now. Thank you, everybody. Happy Wednesday night. 2 more work days. Just 2 more. Just get to the weekend. Then you can party hardy. But thank you all for being here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for all things Thunderstorm League of Racing and more. We are off next week, and then we come back, I want to say, May... Where's that dang schedule? May 25th for the Buddy Poppel Insurance 150 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There goes the Ford Mustang iRacing pace car. Here we go again, Chase.
Yep. JD Laird, Justin Lesher on that front row, getting ready for the restart, waiting for that green flag to fly.
Let's see if that outside lane was the right choice for JD.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air. We are back racing at Talladega.
Honestly, it might have worked very well, because it looked like Lesher let off just a little bit, just so JD can cut right down. There's some restart games being played, and
they're leaving the 93 of Isaac Wilson out to dry. Everybody went to the inside line.
Poor Isaac Wilson there. I got all the way up here, and you guys are just going to leave it here. Hey, here comes Jeff Ramsdale in that 97 going into turn 3.
That's one car versus how many, though?
Yeah, I know. It's like a pat on the head. Thank you for showing up.
Yep. There goes Mason Moriarty to the outside.
Yeah, I could have saw that coming.
And Justin Lesher.
I didn't see that one coming.
Justin Lesher definitely wants to get to the lead and lead some laps, because he is currently second in points, and I'm sure he was happy to see Zeke Willis get caught up in that wreck, even though Zeke did use a fast repair.
There you go. That's the Chase Baker I want to hear. Mason Moriarty coming out of turn 2 on that outside after Justin Lesher pulls down to the inside. They hit the backstretch. They are even. Moriarty with the position.
These guys racing 3 wide towards the middle of this pack. Makes me nervous a little bit, because we want to be careful.
To be fair, Chase, a lot of this racing makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Right? Good thing this is sim racing and not real race cars, or I would be broke. Ooh, Noah with a little squirrely when he touched the apron there.
JD Laird back to the lead. Or is that the 40? Nope, that's the 22.
That's the 22.
And here comes Chase Schaefer. Where did he come from? Holy crap.
After taking that fast repair, he went all the way back to about 20th position and worked his way
Mason
back
Moriarty
up
to in front of the 99.
Mason Moriarty is just about to... There's the lead.
Chase Schaefer needs to be careful here. He's going to turn that 6 car in front of everybody.
Oh, boy. Well, that would probably most likely knock out a couple drivers, because we've had multiple cautions with multiple drivers in each. Both fast repairs most likely been used. So you pretty much get 3 shots. The initial one, the first fast repair, second fast repair.
The 3 car blinked in and out right there.
Yeah, you saw Noah get a little squirrely because he couldn't anticipate where that 3 car was going to go.
Schaefer and Mason Moriarty to the inside line. Matt Dunn on the quarter panel of that 99 car.
Now here's the thing with these Xfinity vehicles. They are very weird to push depending on what vehicle you're driving. The Camaro and the Supras have a little bit of a point to them, while the Fords are somewhat flush. You really got to be careful if you actually contact push.
Looks like that 22 car just went out of line to pick up his teammate, and now they're falling back.
Maybe they think something's about to happen. Look at this, Mason Moriarty leading some laps here at Talladega for the Hold My Beer 170. Ooh, look at this. Now he's going to be left in nowhere's land. Isaac Wilson straight to the inside, going to the back of the field. Honestly, very smart move. Now, I'm watching this number 9 of Matthew Dunn. I don't know if it's just a draft, but he is very, very squirrely. Ooh, Mason Moriarty stuck on that outside. Gonna try to get that 67 of Alex Anderson with some help.
Here comes Justin Lesher to the outside of the 99 of Schaefer.
Yeah, Justin Lesher needs to get up front and stay up front. Right now, Zeke Willis is having issues.
He's definitely that 3 car's definitely relying on his teammate in the 9 car.
Yeah, engine number 9 pushed me straight to the win. Ooh, are they both clear? Ooh, that was very close, Chase. Holy cow. I don't think Chase Schaefer wants to play third fiddle here. He's going to move it towards that middle lane, looking for a push from Connor McGowan. Just completed lap 30, or on lap 30, my apologies.
35 to go, next time by. .41 to the outside of the 97, making it 3 wide again. But he's all alone. It looks like he's going to lose a bunch of ground. Coming back to the start finish line, 30 laps are complete, 35 to go.
Yeah, we still got plenty of action, so stick with us on All-Star 15 TV. This is a Thunderstorm League of Racing. They're a Thunder Premier Series. Your leader right now is Justin Lesher, but here comes Chase Schaefer. Ooh!
He tried.
Lesher almost got turned by his teammate.
Heavy check up on the inside line. Chase Schaefer clear. They're making it 3 wide. They're gonna.
Ooh, somebody just blinked. Oh, that was Lesher again.
These guys look like they want to wreck.
I don't know if they want to, but it looks like it might happen. So it looks like that. Oh, there it goes.
There goes Noah.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
And I think that all started with.
Oh, he just got hit again. Oh man.
I think that.
Oh wait, did the 20? The 22's in it. The 97, 45.
Gonna go into far Chase. Gonna watch that number 9, because the number 9 is going to come up and make a weird movement on the 6, and it's gonna stack everybody up. And once it stacks everybody up, it's game over. Gonna go back and see it again. Looks like the 67 right in the middle. Yeah, honestly, it looked like Noah just went to go let off and try to let the 9 correct it. Goes up a little far and clips the 67 of Anderson. And Noah's going around for a ride. Ramsdale is going to go straight into the 45. That's Charles Vandencheck. Wow, we were getting some green flag laps, though, with how tense it was. You just had to mention it, Chase.
And I think I'm froze.
Damn it, Elsa. Man, it looks like everybody's coming down pit road. Now, here's the thing. Do you take tires, or are you just fuel from now?
They're in their window limit, so they're in their fuel limit. While we are under this caution break, I am going to go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Yeah, go for that. Go for it. We still got to crank it up coming up soon, too, if we can get going well again. All right, Justin Lesher is going to come out your leader, followed by Chase Schaefer. A beautiful number 3. Once again, thank you for everybody being here. Really appreciate the support when it comes to the Thunderstorm League of Racing. I know they appreciate it. I appreciate it because you guys are on my channel. And pretty much just hanging out with me and Chase. It's always fun to have a co-commentator up here. It's always fun. Somebody to bounce stupid ideas off of. Or stupid thoughts. But we've had some awesome racing here tonight. Early it's been 3 wide and 3 wide often. Kind of shocked by it because we still have just about 35 laps left. So with that being said, here is your top 5. Right there is Justin Lesher, followed by Chase Schaefer. And third is the number 6 of Mason Moriarty. Fourth sees the 16 of Connor McGowan. And the 02 of Zach Mertez. That Chevy Camaro seems to be a little beat up there. Should be getting ready to grid momentarily. Wouldn't be surprised if the lights off the pace car go off now. Art's that with back now?
I'm back, but I may have to.
Did your stream actually freeze?
I may have to back out real quick.
Oh no. Oh no.
To
reload the sim?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you meant like leave me. I was like, no, don't leave me.
It's not my computer. It's the sim. It's just a sim.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You still have about a minute and a half before we go green because we're just going into turn 2 right now. Right. Just about 3/4 of a lap away from going green. Your race leader, Justin Lesher, is going to stick to the inside with Mason Moriarty right behind him. On that outside, you see Chase Schaefer and Connor McGowan. You know, after everything that happened, Noah Wilson is only back to 10th place. Not too bad to have a brand new race car and still be in the top 10. You're going to see that pace car take that left-handed turn momentarily towards pit road. Gonna give the control to the number 3 of Lesher. Let's see. Where is the run going to come from? Who's going to lead it into turn 1? As Chase Baker's getting back into the sim because some computers don't like iRacing.
Alright, I'm back.
See, told you it wasn't going to take too long. Pace car didn't even hit pit road yet. Now he's hit pit road. Here they come through the trioval. We are looking at the start-finish line. I love this new camera. Why didn't I think of this beforehand?
All right, green flag. Justin Lesher goes.
Green flag,
back
green
in
flag.
We are back under green flag.
Excellent launch by that 3. That's going to allow Chase Schaefer in the 99 to get right behind him. Going to completely leave Connor McGowan on that outside. Both Chase and Mason working together like we've seen all race tonight. They're going to have no problem passing Justin Lesher.
And they really spread themselves out, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Man, the tandems kind of remind me of NASCAR, 10 years ago?
God, I remember using the CFTs for tandems.
It was fun, but man, you can blow up that motor if you don't do it right. The 4-car breakaway up front. Honestly, this is what I would expect them to want to do. Don't try to race, try to pull away from the field, but I don't know, here comes that field. Oh yeah, Zach Mertez is leading that group, and they're closing at a pretty good clip. I think that has a lot to do with Sean Lester in that 47.
Yeah. I'm going to admit, what paint scheme are you saying for the 6 car? Because it was the paint scheme I'm looking at now is not the paint scheme I was looking at when I left.
It is the.
Is it black and white or is it green?
It's green. It's got the tree on the front with the sun.
It's showing black and white for me now.
Family Chiropractic on the front. Maybe you need to redo Trading Paints.
It's showing Logitech for me.
Yeah, you're looking at the schemes if Trading Paints wasn't active. Up front, it is still Chase Schaefer and Mason Moriarty.
Blank. Who was that?
Probably the 3, because here comes the 26 to the outside. That's Michael.
Actually, it looked like the 26 that blinked.
Oh no. Ooh. 26. Eckhart's trying to do a little side drafting. Now, side drafting does work. You just got to be very careful with how touchy these vehicles are.
You also got to be careful on how you bump the car in front of you.
Exactly, with that as well. And something I've noticed, Noah has not left that inside lane. He is stuck to that yellow line all race. Until he's spinning, then he's all over the place. Big run on this inside lane. You would think that outside being led by Eckhart would get a better of a run. But it looks like they're just not pushing at the right times to gain ground.
It looks like they're starting to come now. It's slowly but surely on the outside of that 3 car.
Ooh, both Lesher and Wilson clipped that apron, and that's going to help that outside lane. Moriarty's going to say, it's my time to lead. He's going to go straight to the point and have
Eckhart Moriarty to the lead. Or at least he's trying to.
Let's see, is he going to lead this lap? Yes, he does.
Yes, Moriarty leads that lap. Oh boy, these guys are going to want to be careful coming out with this car. Oh, car in the wall. And we're still green.
Yes, we are. Credit to whoever was in the wall and everything that we're still green here. Man, Lesher and Wilson really like that apron going into 3. Outside lane looks to be pretty put together.
Oh, Lesher's going with the 6 and Moriarty. Moriarty to the lead.
Lesher pulled out.
Cleared.
I thought he was going to stay with the 6, but no, he was going to go straight to the outside. Coming out of turn number 2, Moriarty, Schaefer, Wilson on the inside. You have Lesher leading that outside lane in that 3 car. Well, now you have Schaefer. 25 laps to go. Chase, are they doing too much too early?
3 wide, 48, 95, and whoever's on the outside. Is that the L2? They're looking 4 wide.
Yeah, that is Mertez. They quickly dispatch that 4 wide back to down to 2 wide.
I am sure that 20 car of Zeke Willis was not liking that.
No, probably not, because he, for the most part, I think have used his both fast repairs. I think out of the fast repairs left, he has used both of his. There they go down the backstretch with 24 laps to go. Can Schaefer get this run to pass Moriarty? They've been leapfrogging. Ooh, this whole time. Oh, 26.
There they go.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution
Car
is out.
airborne. Who is that?
That's the
Michael-
26 of
Michael
Eckhart.
Eckert. Are they wrecking more? Oh, wait. What just happened here? We got the 7 car in the... Oh, everybody stacked up and it looks like the 7 got into the 20.
Let's see what happens with this first wreck. Looks like the 26 is going to bump the 3, going to stack up the outside, and he's just going to get spun by the 16. And you said something about Jarrett Manning? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to check up to get out of the 48 sweat, or not hit the 48, and just got up into Zeke Willis.
Oh,
huge championship implications.
You know, Jarrett was trying to slow up, but, you know, on the apron, you really don't have a lot of grip, and he just loses the vehicle. That's upsetting. Where's the Zeke Willis machine? Oh yeah, that vehicle is completely destroyed. Able to keep it on the racetrack so he doesn't have to tow, but moment of truth. Let's see if he has a fast repair left. I do not think he does.
He's coming. Where is the 7 car? Because it looks like the 20 is a little upset. Or is he just trying to catch up?
7 car is behind him.
Okay. Then he's catching up, and so is the 7 car.
There you go, down pit road.
With just over 20 laps to go, they can all make it on gas.
Oh, absolutely. Now it's just pitting for damage. Oh, he had a fast repair left.
Oh, Zeke?
Yeah, Zeke lucks out. He has a fast
he is
repair
lucky.
left.
He is lucky with that.
Because I tell you what, that lead he has would be very, very cut down after the race.
Especially if the 3 car wins this race.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, there's everybody on the backstretch. The cars regrouping to the field. So, Mr. Chase Baker, how has it been going tonight? How have you thought of the race? Give us your, with 20 laps to go, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's just been typical Talladega. We got drafting, we got 3 wide. We almost had 4 wide at one point as we got Chase Schaefer drifting. We got a bunch of wrecks. Just typical Talladega for you.
It has been entertaining the whole time. You know, like you said, we have had cautions, but it has been nothing but entertaining with the battles up front and through the field. I can't wait to see how many lead changes we end up actually having tonight.
Unfortunately, they only count it when they get to the line. So if they counted them when they actually happened, then I'm sure we'd have a crap load. But uh, they only count them when they at the line, so it's gonna be a lot lower than we really think it should be.
Yeah, that's upsetting. That really is, because even if they called it like unofficial lead changes, I'd love to see that number.
Yeah.
So with just over 20 laps to go, everybody can make it on fuel. Everybody's going to make it on tire, because with these super speedways, you really don't pit for tire unless you blow one. And in iRacing, you don't blow one. Oh, this is going to be interesting, pal. This is going to be very, very interesting. You have the two drivers that have been working together for the majority of the race in P1 and P2.
And then in P3 we have who I call Mr. Tryhard, Noah Wilson.
Ha! I hope he's listening to this. Mr. Tryhard, I love it. But here's the thing. You have Noah Wilson behind Schaefer, and then you got Justin Lesher in fourth, right behind Moriarty. Who do you think's going to give the better push?
Noah. Noah has the plate race.
I was going to say, what are you, really going for the ego here? Yes, we mess with Noah Wilson. It's because we love Noah. I will keep those conversations separately. Because what we say in the Discord chat, just 3 or 4 of us, stays in the Discord chat. Because I almost die, you almost die, Noah almost dies, and I'm pretty sure I will have a 6-pack by the end of the year talking to you guys.
And I am not completely not being biased that he is my teammate.
Yeah, but your teammate does have a little bit of a hothead.
Yep.
But hey, when it comes to super speedways, you need to think about you, and you.
Yep. All right, here comes the pace car down pit road.
Yeah, going into the tri-oval.
Oh man, there they go. Green flag. Schaefer gets a good start.
Green flag,
Mason
green flag.
gets right down in line.
They
Big
bunched.
gap in between.
They bunched up big time there.
Oh man, big gap in between Noah Wilson and Justin Lesher.
Now, if Lesher does this right and has help, he might be able to pass all 3 cars at once. But if I was Noah, I would have maybe attempted to back up to Lesher.
Looks like Lesher might have to rely on that 47 car of Sean Lester. That's a name we haven't said all night.
No, it's not. But he has stayed out of trouble.
Schaefer's backing up. He's on the outside all by himself.
All right, man.
Oh,
Caution
they're
is out.
wrecking
Caution is
again
out.
in the back.
Oh no, that looked like JD.
That's the 46.
Oh, JD's in it as well. But yeah, 46 is
man.
upside down. That would be David Cabrera.
JD Laird, third in points. Heading straight for the pits. Definitely do not like being in the back, but
Looks
also
like
do not
the
like being
77 of Tony Edrington is going to get up into the 37 and cause that spin of Terry Duguay, and that's just gonna unload on the field. Oh yeah, you see it there from the blimp view. Cabrera's gonna topple over a couple times, landing on all 4 tires. And man, a lot of wrecked race cars right there. So we are under 20 laps to go. This is the Thunderstorm League of Racing, the Thunder Premier Series Hold My Beer 170 from the Talladega Superspeedway. Your leader right now is the 6 of Mason Moriarty, followed by Noah Wilson and Justin Lesher, your podium positions. 4th place and 5th place are Chase Schaefer and Sean Lester. Your biggest mover of the race so far is that 47 of Sean Lester, up 26 positions from the start of the event tonight. Yeah, we need some green flag laps. Want to do a crank it up? Come on. Up in the booth with me, it is the Thunderstorm League of Racing president slash admin slash friend of mine. It is Chase Baker. Chase, you've been up here all night. Hopefully you've been having a good time enjoying the racing.
Yes, sir.
Is there a track on the schedule that you're looking forward to coming up?
Well, Kansas, I'm going to be making my final start of this season. But I'm always looking forward to Homestead because obviously that's where we're going to be making our. We're going to be deciding the championship, and championship was not so close last year as it was a 20-point gap at the end, but season 1 was a 9-point gap. So we will see how things go with 4 races left. But this entire season has been interesting so far. Better numbers than we've had so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing the rest.
Yeah, I love seeing 35 drivers. I know it's Talladega and you usually get higher numbers at the plate tracks, but 35 drivers running a race inside the Thunderstorm League of Racing, that's got to mean a lot to you.
It should, because it's a record now. I mean, season 1, we were having 8 to 10 car fields, and then just things did not go well at the end of the season. And season 2, we had better numbers, lowest car count being 13. But obviously we had things go down that we wish hadn't happened, but we moved on from it, and so far we've had a lot better season this season. Lowest car count with 23. And now we've had a record high of 35, so I'm looking. This is definitely a win in my book so far.
Oh, 100%. 100%. From year 2 to year 3 that we're in now, it's a completely step up in competition, driver count, and the overall show, I think, is putting on a better product. And that has a lot to do with yourself, Noah, Devin, Ian. But, yeah, kudos to you guys, because you took it and look what it's become. You got to be proud of it. Got to 100% be proud of it. But we
Definitely
are less than a lap away from going green, and it looks like Noah is having to start P2 on the outside. He hasn't really been on the outside very often, and when he has, it really hasn't worked that well for him.
I hope he didn't just jinx him there.
In a way, I kind of hope I did. Because honestly, I know he's capable. I'd rather see him shotgun on the field and go for a hard charger award if you had it.
Would he get it though? Because he started 3rd, didn't he?
Yo, he wouldn't get a hard charger. It's the person with the most positive positions gained.
Yeah.
From the beginning to end of the race. So right now, if we would see a checkered, it would go to Sean Lester being plus 25.
Yep. Another name we haven't mentioned tonight is that in Sim 85, but the 88 of Oscar Henson back in 8th.
Yes, every week running that Dale Jr. 88 Hellman's mayonnaise car. Ugh, mayonnaise. Hellman's, great product, not for me. Oh, here we go. Gonna go green. Let's see what Moriarty and Wilson do on this restart.
Pace car down on the pit road. And Mason's going green.
Oh,
Yep, there he goes.
Noah sleeping on that restart.
Green
He's
flag,
got Chase
green
Schaefer,
flag.
green flag, Chase Schaefer right on his back bumper.
Yeah, but Moriarty out.
Wow.
That-
Yeah, he's just... You can tell he let out of the gas there because that gap closed up quickly.
Yeah, oh yeah. You don't want that big of a gap. Noah Wilson, even with Moriarty.
Yep. Justin Lesher to the back bumper, the 6. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Here comes Alexander Balderas.
Yeah, he's going to give a very big helping hand to Chase Schaefer on that outside.
Oh, but he doesn't clear. Alexander does not clear. Still to the outside of the 8 car. Now here comes the 14 of Charles Buckman. Oh, we got a blinker, the 16.
Bachman up quite a bit of spots. You know, with that 14, very easy to see all the time. But look at this, up 23 positions.
Laps to go.
Yeah, we're 15 laps to go. Right around 15 minutes remaining in the race if we stay green, knock on wood. 99.6 on the respective points right now. Who's going to give the better push, Lesher or Wilson? Right now, it's Wilson giving the advantage to Chase Schaefer.
Now the 3 going to the back bumper, the 6.
All it takes is one bad bump. All it takes is Austin Dillon, you know, doing exactly what he did to Amarola at Daytona. Granted, these are sim cars, so that nobody hopefully will get hurt. If you do, turn your force feedback down. But look at
Looking
this.
back on the running order, Zeke Willis is in 22nd right now.
Yeah, do you think that's because there's really nowhere for him to go, or he does not want to get into another wreck, or a little bit of column A, column B?
Both. He definitely does not want to wreck again, but it's like these guys are 2 and 3 wide. I'm sure he does not like having that 3 car up there running on second on the inside line, fighting Chase Schaefer.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The way he's been running, you know, he has, what, a 35-point lead?
Yeah.
One bad race is going to stink, but it's better to finish that race and not lose a crud ton of more points. And who knows, we could be going to Charlotte Motor Speedway, and that could be one of his better tracks.
Yep.
It's all about minimizing the damage, and up front, it is Schaefer, Moriarty, Lesher, as he's going to go to the middle
Going to
lane.
the outside, in front of Noah Wilson. He's going to rely on Noah to get him to dry help and get to the front.
Oh, absolutely. As they're going to go into turn number 3, Lesher is pulling up to Moriarty. Going to need a little bit more help between Noah and the gang behind.
That outside line's a little more organized than the inside line. Mason's trying to block. And he manages to block.
Yeah, but Moriarty's going to lose that point position.
Oh, there they go. There goes the 6.
All right, man.
Oh,
Caution is
wow.
out. Caution is out.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Oh, Zeke Willis, I can tell, slowing down, trying to avoid wreck cars.
Smart move by Zeke.
I could see that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, it looked like the 16 and the 90... The 95. Here we go, going into the trial. We're going to see this at full speed first. That outside lane just backs up. And
Did something happen to the 3 car? I'm watching him, and he's slow, and he has damage to that left rear quarter panel. I guess they're just trying to catch up to the pace car. But he is not where he was when that caution came out.
Let's go see. He does have some back damage, some rear damage.
He is a lot further back than I thought he'd be.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Did he get cut off?
absolutely. Big chain reaction.
Did-
That's going to start with the 95 into the 16. The 16 is going to clip Noah. Noah's going to clip the 47 of Sean Lester, and Lester is going to clip Justin Lesher.
Wow. Oh, that we did not see that. That's why everybody wrecked. Everybody just started slowing down for the caution.
You know, Lesher does have a lot of damage. Could still have a fast repair.
I think he has both, actually.
Well, then, you know, the only penalty he's going to have is starting further back. Oh, he's going to try to save the vehicle, but also collect the 48 of Philip Bridgman and Jeff Ramsdale. At some point, you would expect somebody to. Yeah, now he's holding the brake after hitting, you know, a couple cars.
Oh, man. He barely missed the 33.
Hmm.
I was wondering where all these wreck cars were coming from. I didn't see all that before.
The more you know. Wow. Absolutely wow, huh?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of and honestly that all started with Mason Moriarty making that block up top and stacking up that top lane.
Yeah.
100%. Because it stacked up, somebody didn't realize it was a stack up, and that's where that all started. You know, you hear a lot of NASCAR drivers talk about bad blocks. You know, they're going to cause big wrecks, and there was a, in my opinion, a bad block there. I don't know.
Next time by, it's going to be 10 laps to go.
I don't know, Chase. I know you kind of have to keep your opinions to yourself, being a league admin. But if you had anything about blocks like that,
Excuse me.
what would you call that? Would that be a racing incident, a block gone wrong, or I don't know? Because we've seen that a couple times tonight.
As a race fan, I'm going to say product of circumstance, maybe. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to comment as the league owner and admin.
That's kind of what I was expecting you to say off the top. But we are just about 10 laps away from the conclusion of this race.
Sean Lester up to third. And we're going to be going green with 9 laps to go. Our top 5 are Mason Moriarty, Chase Schaefer, Sean Lester, Oscar Henson, and Aaron Caven, another name we haven't mentioned tonight.
In all honesty, if we haven't talked about you yet, that's probably because you've stayed out of a lot of danger.
Yep. Either that or you've been racing in the back.
But hey, process of elimination. Cars wreck, you move up. Cars wreck again, you still move up. If they wreck a third time, you're just
Lucky.
taking their positions. Because if they're going to wreck for a third time, that's most likely means they're out of the race.
Zeke Willis is in front of Justin Lesher now. Can that last, though? Can that last these final 9 green? Well, hopefully we stay green for 9 laps, but we will see how things go.
Well, I'd say pull these belts one more time, but If I say any more, I might get a copyright strike from Fox and DW.
Okay, Larry Mack.
Hey, there goes the pace car off the track heading towards pit road. Once again, it is Moriarty and Schaefer, your front row. Let's see if Moriarty gets another good jump like he did last time.
Yep, there he goes. Oh, but Sean Lester gets to the inside of the 99.
Great jump.
Green.
Great jump by Sean Lester. Here comes the 88
Comes
to
Austin.
try and take the third position. Chase Schaefer stuck on that outside.
He's gonna get left out hung. He's gonna get left hung out to dry unless Mason Moriarty comes up. But he's gonna get left out too if he comes up. Inside line forming up. Oh, here come. Is that the 22?
Yes. Yes, it is. J.D. Laird followed by Richard Crane on that outside.
Zeke Willis as well.
Outside lane really not
J.D. Laird.
formed.
Oh, here comes the 02, Zach Martez.
Man,
8 laps, go to stripe.
They are getting squirrely up here, everybody. Going into turn number 1, 3 wide. Man, the way some of these cars are bobbing left and right reminds me
Big
of...
gap between the 47 and the 85. Who's that to the inside? Is that the 93? Yes, it is. He backs out of it.
That might be a saving grace for the 93. You know, you're not going to be racing up front, but if they wreck, you might have plenty of time to slam on those brakes.
I'm telling you, those front four underdogs as they have not won races.
Oh, here we go.
There goes the sliding through the grass. It's just a one-car spin.
I think we are going to stay green because of it.
Yep.
Because he spun straight to the inside of the racetrack off the racing surface. And I 100% expect Oscar to be very, very bad. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if it gave him a penalty for entering the pits unsafely.
Anyway, back up to the lead.
Meanwhile, up at the front of the racetrack, Mason Moriarty still running up front, followed by Sean Lester and Charles Van Schenk.
Oh, man. 45 out of nowhere.
Yeah, no kidding. So many drivers, 20 positions or more from the start of this
How about
race.
the 35 of Ryan Decker?
Yeah, he started in the 5th position, fell all the way back to about the 23rd position, and ran around there for the most part. He is back up towards the front of this race field and trying to win this race tonight.
Looks like Chase Schaefer just got shuffled out.
He was up front all race tonight, and just bad luck after bad luck. Nobody wanting to run with him. Coming to 5 laps to go.
The 41 almost turned the 20.
Oh,
5 to go.
that would be very bad for the 20s.
And that 3 car is trying. That 3 car just got in front of the 97. He is trying. Here comes the 02 of Zach Martez.
Yeah, even with Moriarty in the lead as timing and scoring is shown, they are flipping back and forth.
That 3 car is trying so hard to get back to the front with the help of the 97. Now he has the 41 in front of him too.
Yeah, here comes the 67. That's Alex Anderson. They're going to try to use that very, very high top line.
There's only 4 cars on that outside line though.
Yeah, side drafting's a thing, but you need more cars.
Ooh, that whoever was that? Who was that? It looked. I can't tell who that was, but I almost thought the 22 was going to turn someone there.
Ryan Decker giving it all he has to try to push the 0-2 of Mertez. Oh boy, here comes Oscar.
3 wide.
What's Oscar going to do? He's going to get off the track. Going to let them battle.
Oh, they're going to look 4 wide. Oh, 2. They're going to stack up. They're wrecking and
All right,
they're
man.
wrecking
Caution
everywhere.
is out. Caution is out.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
there goes the 99, flipping hard. Oh, the 3 is in it. The 32 is in it.
Yeah, you said the 3's in it, but guess who is not? All right, let's see where this is going to start. Looks like the 0-2 is going to come up at the last second and block the 67. The 41 of Harrell is going to get into the 67, and they're just going to stack up. Let's go watch Chase Schaefer. Gonna back it into the turn 3 wall. Oh, he's airborne, and so is Mertet. Oh, God.
Oh my God, that 20 car barely missed it.
A little tradition that we do on All-Star 15 TV is if your car goes airborne, you get a one-way trip to the cockpit view. We are going to see this in real time. You are on board with Chase Schaefer. Knocked our camera loose. He hit so hard and rolled so violently, it knocked the camera loose. Holy cow. Completely blown motor, having to tow. You see David Cabrera right in front of him, also on pit road, having to tow. Wow. Absolute big wow. Well, I would say that was unexpected, but in all honesty, it really wasn't with how hard they were all driving. So it looks like we're going to see our first attempt at a green-white checkered. Oscar going to get a lap back.
Bunch of different names up at the front, but we still got Zeke Willis, JD Laird up there. Zeke Willis is currently in the top 5. JD looks to be in 8th.
Wow. That changed a lot of scenarios going to Charlotte next week.
Yeah.
Lesher is going to be even further back, but he is not out of the race. He is still he's still running, has a chance to gain some positions back, but it is not going to be easy, especially with that 20 car of Zeke Willis sitting in that 5th position, about 15 positions separating the two. For everybody watching at home, thank you for joining us on the YouTubes. This is the Thunderstorm League of Racing Thunder Premier Series at Talladega Super Speedway for the Hold My Beer 170. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Subscribe to All-Star 15 TV. Up in the booth with me, it is none other than Thunderstorm League of Racing's president and admin, Chase Baker. Chase, can't wait to see you back on the racetrack, most likely at Kansas, you said?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Running Kansas a couple times this week in officials. pretty much solidifies it being one of my favorite racetracks in the sim. You can run so many grooves there. I tend to go straight to the Larson line and bite myself in the butt many times. So, can't wait to see that 01 Coca-Cola machine take laps around Kansas in just a couple weeks.
Yes, sir. And we are one lap away from overtime. This is going to be our first and hopefully, knock on wood, our only attempt at a green-white checkered.
I heard you knock. Hope everybody at home heard you knock too.
Yeah, that's because I have a wooden desk.
Is it wood or is it IKEA wood? Because IKEA wood is particle board. Always a pleasure to have somebody up in the booth with me through these races. It's nice talking to somebody, bouncing conversations off of, and just another set of eyes watching the racetrack. Especially with this big of a racetrack, I wouldn't have minded doing it radio style. But Dave Moody is very expensive.
Yeah. I'm telling you, the top 4 right now have not won a league race. Have not won in the Thunder Premier Series.
Really?
Zeke Willis is the first one with the win. And then Alexander Balderas has not. Terry Doge has not. JD has won 3. And then after JD, you have to go all the way down to Noah Wilson before you to find another guy who has won a race.
So inside the top 15, there's only 3 drivers that have won a race.
Looks to be that way.
Well, that opens up a lot of possibilities. Pace car hitting pit road. We are just about to go green for the first attempt at a green-white checker.
Green flag, and they're going to space out again. Oh, that's going to leave Sean Lesser out to dry, but you still got that 35 of Ryan Decker. And don't leave out that 20 car.
I'm not used to seeing Ryan Decker in a 35 machine. Usually it's the 10 Oreo car.
Yeah.
But hey, still chocolate. Decker's going to go high.
35 to the outside of the 6.
Zeke Willis.
The 20 is going to help 35. Here comes the 22 as well. .35 looks to be clear of the 6, but here comes the 6 back.
Sean Lester doing a very good job giving a push to Mason Moriarty, but that outside has 4 drivers, 4v2.
Here they come into the tri-oval. Can they make it to the white flag? White flag is flying. Final lap here at Talladega. Here comes the 20.
Ryan Decker needs to come down. Oh, too late now. He needed to get in front of Mason Moriarty.
Here comes the 6th with the 47 pushing. 45 to the inside, behind the 47.
Going down the backstretch for the final time. Moriarty gets loose after a push from the 47. Outside Zeke
Here comes
Willis.
the 22. Here comes the 93. Where did he come from? Here comes the 6.
Moriarty's going to go to the middle lane, try to use that middle lane to get back towards the front. Zeke Willis coming out of turn number 4 with the lead. The 6 is really loose.
Into the tri-oval.
For the final
they're
time.
going to wreck behind him. It is going to be Zeke Willis coming out of the tri-oval to win here at Talladega as they wreck behind him.
Zeke Willis, Isaac Wilson, and Zach Mertez rounds out your podium positions here tonight. We are going to lock that in.
Oh, the 95 was black flagged. I wonder what happened there.
95. So let's go find the 95.
It has him in 22nd.
Was it iRacing that threw the black flag, or was it an admin?
Admin.
Oh. Let's see. Does he possibly go underneath that yellow line? Watching it again on your stream. Going at super speed. Alright. He just pulls off the track and flies down pit road.
Oh boy, where did that 3-car finish? 3-car 16th. Wow, that does not help him at all.
Yours is a little different than mine. I have him in 17th.
The 3-car
Yes, I have him in.
showing me. For me, it's showing him in 16th.
Hey, obviously go with the sim, but Zeke Willis, Isaac Wilson, Zach Mertez, your podium positions. Let's see if we can get a hold of some of our drivers. And survey says, where is Zeke Willis? Do not see him in Discord. Do you?
No, I do not.
So let's go to our second place driver because I definitely see him. It is Isaac Wilson. Gotta re-find him now. There he is. There's that 93. Isaac Wilson, AJ and Chase up in the broadcast booth. Do you have a copy, pal?
Yeah, what's going on?
Dude, wow, way to split hairs and miss everything. Coming to the line, being able to push Zeke Willis to the win there. How'd the race go? How'd your car feel? And it's got to be a good feeling to finish second at such a cluster bleep of a racetrack.
Yeah, it sucks. There's a ton of cautions out here tonight. A lot of people pushing early on. I got involved in an incident with 67, putting it 4 wide going into a turn. How do you quick prepare there? I mean, at the end, I got in the 6th there. I would feel bad, but I've had history with him in the past, so really don't feel bad about that. Get Scott Loose going to the travel. Same thing we saw happen to Noah Wilson. Scott Loose trying to push Zeke to a win there. So other than that, I mean, this setup is weird because you would get loose behind people, especially in the travel. We saw some issues with that, but great race. Glad I got second. Glad I could help Zeke to the win there.
Yeah, man. Showed that 93 plenty of times here tonight. Why don't you talk a little bit more about Mission 22?
Mission 22 is dedicated because 22 veterans today, and that counts active duty as well. Soldiers, prior soldiers, end up taking their life. So they have this privately funded program. All their money comes from fundraisers and stuff like that, and they have programs out there to help veterans get through the tough times, you know, not just people who have PTSD, but just veterans in general getting out trying to readjust to life. And that's one of the biggest factors to it is veterans will get out and they can't find a purpose of life. And so, yeah, so they do all sorts of stuff for them.
Well,
I run that scheme because I've had people and officials ask me like, what's a scheme in your car? And I'll tell them like, oh, I didn't know that existed. I'm like, that's why I run it.
yeah, and I wanted to really talk to you because I sponsor a race team. It's called Revline Racing, and their whole road division is all Mission 22, and I can't be prouder with them and them doing charity events all summer long with that on the car.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
All right, brother. Well, you came home second. Got Charlotte coming up in 2 weeks. Everybody should be good at Charlotte. Charlotte's a starter track when it comes to iRacing. Can't wait to see you there, pal.
Yeah, hopefully it's at night. I like racing at night.
Hey, that's a Chase thing, not a me thing.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Later.
Let's go talk to our race winner, Zeke Willis. Zeke Willis, AJ and Chase up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Hello.
Dude, holy cow, what a finish. You went from back to front multiple times tonight. Tell us how it went for you.
Well, at first I wanted to just be as aggressive as possible, but a few unlucky wrecks I got involved in ended up making me use my fast repairs like way too early. I had none for like the last 30 laps.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you didn't need it, I guess.
Luckily.
Well, what about Dega that you won tonight? What about Dega is such a wild card? You know, we saw all the wrecks. We saw the fast repairs that were used, but it seemed like you were able to put that number 20 Toyota Supra wherever you wanted it to go. So was it just that comfortable for you?
Oh no, not at all. I was pretty much on my toes, looking left and right the whole race. I mean, it's really just about trying to make it to the end and clear the wrecks. Because I mean, this isn't exactly the most skillful track. So I mean, you're not gonna beat anyone off pure pace. It's just pure survival. So that's kind of what I started to just think about, and luckily it worked out when I started to get aggressive again at the end.
Yeah, man, you could tell because you pushed your car to its limits to get back up towards the front. Kudos to you to bring home the win. You had Isaac Wilson help you right behind, push you to that win. But once again, congratulations. You got Charlotte in 2 weeks. Oh, how you think you're gonna fare there?
Charlotte's another track I like a lot. So hopefully everything goes well with that race, and I can hopefully see myself on the podium. I'm just mostly playing the points game here for the end of the season.
Well, it worked out for you tonight, pal. Congratulations on your win again. We'll let you go celebrate with the team.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk to the O2 of Zach Mertez. Chase, you still there, pal?
Yes, I am.
I will let you conduct this interview. I gotta go take care of something real fast.
Okay.
Here he is.
Hey, Zach, it's Chase and AJ up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, what a race for you guys. That was a wild race throughout the entire 67-lap race. You came away with a third place finish. How did you manage to do that?
Well, I can tell you at the start of the last lap, I was 18th, and by the checkered flag, I was third. So,
Wow.
honestly, man, you guys, your guess is about as good as mine right now.
Man, talk about Talladega, huh?
Talk about Talladega. I got a little held up on the restart. It was really up and down the entire race for the most part. So, I got held up on the restart. I just hooked up with someone. I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. They started wrecking in front, and I just took it to the bottom. I hung it on the apron. The Red Sea parted, and call me Moses because I walked straight through it. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But, this is my third race in this league, and that's 2 third-place finishes in a row, so you honestly couldn't ask for anything better than that other than a win. Yeah, just an incredible race, really. Talladega isn't always the best track in the world for trying to get good points finishes. Usually, your luck ends up turning sideways when you come to this track. Literally, you are ending up sideways. But, we
Depends
just...
on who you ask, right?
Yeah, really. We just kind of came in here late, so we're not really running for any championship contention. But, I mean, hey, we're just out here trying to get some wins. Nothing really to lose. Just going for it. I feel bad for my teammates, Sean Lester and Michael Eckhart. Michael got taken out a little earlier on in the race, and then Sean was in contention the last 15 laps really to win that race, and he just ended up having his luck, well, like I said, turned sideways on him, quite literally. And, I just feel bad for him. But, hey, man, top 3, not too shabby, considering I'm not the best plate racer in the world. I'd like to send a shout-out to my sponsor, Burning Rubber Radio. We got a couple of partners potentially coming on board. Going to keep a couple of things behind closed doors right now until I got more details. But other than that, we might have some stuff going on. So hopefully I'll be saying a couple of more things going forward. But yeah, I do it every broadcast. I'm going to do it again. My name's Zach Mertis. I drive legend cars for Stillwell Racing out in Concord, North Carolina. We got the summer shootout coming up in about 5 weeks' time. You want to get your business or your name on a race car? Don't be afraid to reach out to me. Mertis Racing on Facebook, Mertis Racing on Twitter, Zachary Mertis Racing on Instagram. If you didn't see it, it's right there on the back of my race car that was on the broadcast here and there. Yeah, we're just looking for some sponsors if you ever want to hop on board.
All right, yes, sir. Next week we got an off week, and then in 2 weeks we head to Charlotte. What are your thoughts on that?
Hometown track, baby. Home
yeah,
track.
there you go.
We're looking forward to it. Charlotte's not always the easiest going track, considering 1 and 2 is a little different from 3 and 4. You just gotta try to take a different corner when going through each and every one of them. Gotta set the car right. It's fixed setup, so there's not too much you can do to it, but the rest falls down to the driver on being able to take care of it.
All right, well, congratulations on the 3rd place finish. And I guess we will see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks, man. Thank you for putting on a good league, and thank you to AJ for hosting the broadcast.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, I see JD Laird in the waiting room, so I'm going to drag him in here real quick. I guess he wants an interview. JD Laird, it is Chase and AJ up in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, I wasn't expecting an interview, but hi.
Yeah, you were in the waiting room, so I dragged you in.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. Hi, hello.
Man, you were racing mid-pack to the back all day, and then you were up front. How did that race go for you?
Spiraling out of control in the air multiple ways. I said last week, I was just gonna ride, but I decided to qualified up front with my teammate, and early on it looked like everybody was a dart with no feathers, so I just wanted to cruise, and hell, even cruising didn't work out half the time, but it be what it be. I'm gonna be PC about it. I'm not going to slander everybody on a broadcast, but it was a typical Talladega race. It was sketch, and we had a shot at the end. It was looking pretty good, and Talladega happened. It is what it is.
Well, Talladega. Do you have anyone on that car you want to plug?
Just the usual guys. Myself at JDR Graphics, Valvoline, E-Racer, Langford Farm Spirited by Brad, Connecticut Realty Trust, Simpson Race Products. Everybody in the league for putting up with us, driving our desks to somewhat of the extent of the fullest, and you guys for putting on the broadcast. And we'll see you guys next week when the track has talent.
Well, next week we are on an off week.
Even better. So I'll see you in 2 weeks where the track has talent.
Yeah. So Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Buddy Poppel Insurance 150. How do you think you fare at Charlotte?
It's not Talladega, so quite well.
All right. Well, thank you very much, sir.
I appreciate it. Take care, guys.
Okay.
All right. That was JD coming home in the 12th position. Chase, thank you for covering for me there real fast. Appreciate it. Yeah. But as you can see, your race results on screen right there. Zeke Willis, Isaac Wilson, Zach Mertez rounds out your top 3. Charles Vanenshank, David Hart, and Donnie Lyons. Charles Bachman, Ryan Deckard, who I really thought was going to make it to the front and stay up there, unfortunately coming home in the 8th position. Mason Moriarty and Jeff Ramsdale rounding out your top 10. Chase, give us your final thoughts before we close her down here tonight.
Talladega for you. As always, it's always Talladega. We're always going to see wild racing at Talladega, super speedway racing. Definitely was not expecting to see Zeke Willis come out with the win. I was expecting someone new, but you know what? It's definitely different, but I'm sure he's happy with that because it extends his points lead.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to extend it by a good margin, I would think.
Yes, sir. Obviously, next week with the off week, and then we go to Charlotte in 2 weeks. I'm sure everybody's going to be happy to have an off week to calm down and just reflect and look forward to the final 4 races of the season.
Yeah, I would hope people take this time and enjoy the off week, but also most likely put in some time at Charlotte, because you don't want to go in blind. Yeah, there's an hour practice session before you get into qualifying and race, but sometimes you need more than that.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, thank you for being up in the booth with me. It's always a pleasure to have somebody up here, but thank you very much for spending part of your Wednesday night admitting and talking with me.
Thank you for having me.
All right. For Chase Baker, I'm AJ Capola. This is All-Star All Star 15 TV in association with Extreme Sim TV. You all have a wonderful night. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay classy.